Hi everyone, and welcome back to Lost on the Couch. Guess who I am?
David.
Guess who you are?
Audrey. Guess who that is?
Zola.
That one I don't know.
Hassan! That's Hassan on the end. We're here to watch Lost Season 6, Episode 9, Aeterno.
What does that mean?
I think it's Latin, but I'm going to leave it up to you.
If this were in a spelling bee, I wouldn't spell it right.
Aeterno means
Eternal.
like eternal, yeah.
In Spanish?
Yeah.
Eterno? So maybe it means
Is it
forever.
Spanish?
No, this is Latin.
It's Latin.
So what did you
Eternal
say?
abs.
Forever.
Forever.
Eternal abs. I need those.
Me too.
By the way, tomorrow
I should just get
Does
a
it mean
tattoo of
abs?
and forever
I don't know what it means.
and eternally. We'll talk about it at the end. I'm not going to tell you right now. But
How about like, is it like about forever?
About eternity?
About? After eternity.
Guys, he has
Ooh,
something to
after.
say about it.
Or before.
tomorrow, our first episode of Season 6 goes up on YouTube. The hype is real. They watched our discussion. They love you, Hassan. They love the jokes that you...
Always
They
love
love that you
Hassan.
won the competition, the Zola. And then they loved how you kept guessing Sawyer after I already said no. That was not the answer to Zola. You were like, Sawyer! Sawyer! After I had already...
A jackal! Is it a jackal?
And that was that same episode where you were trying to guess Helen, and like they were trying to guess the H name, and it was
Hermione.
and people are just so excited that we're coming back on YouTube, which premieres tomorrow, the
Me
episode
too.
1.
Alright, anywho.
All
What
right.
happened last
10
episode,
points.
guys?
10 points to who
So
names what happened
stressed.
last episode and whose episode it was about.
Last
Boot.
episode
Get your English
was about...
About?
I just
Hassan,
told you
now's your
what the last
chance.
episode
Zola doesn't
was.
know, and Audrey too. You
Shit.
It was about
Jin?
Jack
no.
Sawyer.
Yes.
Yes. And him and Miles were cop partners.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Because-
we went to the
Yeah.
flash
I was
sideways.
totally
And then-
guessing Sawyer.
I know.
Yeah,
I could
and then
tell.
Hurley and
Damn.
Jack all saw Sun at the
You're
end, but
dead.
not Jin.
I was thinking
And
about
they had a
it.
Where
little
were they at?
reunion on the beach.
Oh yeah, there was a reunion. You guys listening?
Oh, yeah.
So it's ready to...
And then Sawyer,
they're-
Widmore's on the island, and Sawyer's working with Widmore, but he's also working with
Anti-Lock.
Knotlock.
And he's actually on the other island. He's on the Hydra, the small island,
Yeah,
Widmore.
but
Yeah.
he's actually doesn't really care what happens. They can fight it out. Him and Kate are getting off the island. is
Sawyer
what he
says
said.
they're not going to take the plane. What are they going to take?
The submarine.
The
Submarine.
submarine.
He's a triple agent.
triple agent. He's only in it for himself. Widmore thinks he's for him. Unlock thinks he's working for him.
But he's working for himself.
And he's still trying to find Anthony Cooper in this alternate universe
Like
where...
a true narcissist.
Yeah.
Vengeance is for the weak.
Yeah.
And then also in that episode, Jack...
Charlotte.
Oh, yeah,
Charlotte too.
Charlotte came back. Jack and Richard played chicken with a stick of dynamite.
Oh
It-
yeah,
it
and it
Black
didn't kill them. And we found out that Richard probably came on the Black Rock, right?
That's the theory.
And that he's very, very old, and that he can't kill himself,
And Jacob
but
made
someone
him
else
this
can
way.
because he touched him,
Yes.
and it was a gift.
But it was actually a curse.
It was a curse.
Jacob's magic touch.
Ooh,
Creepy.
oh. As long as Jacob touches them.
But remember, they've all been touched.
They have. So,
Except for Saeed.
no, he was touched before.
That's how
Nadia
Nadia
died.
died.
That's my way of asking, how did Saeed get touched? Really?
Where did he touch
Sorry.
you?
Where did he touch you?
Where did he?
Very indirect approach.
Okay, I don't even care what you guys have to predict for this episode because I'm ready to get into it.
I want to. Let's make predictions.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's just.
This is
get
the
it.
first time I actually want to get into it.
hilarious.
All right, actually, I'm with it. Fine, let's get it.
No predictions. We're watching this. It's a
Okay,
great
let's go,
episode.
let's go, let's go.
It's one of my
Fine,
favorites.
damn it.
One of your favorites?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fascist.
Oh, what's
It's
his
a mummy.
face? It's the one who's like,
The
he's
new
like my
girl?
father.
Yeah.
There's 6 people I need you to protect.
Who are they?
They're the remaining candidates.
What happened to her?
After I brought them to the temple, what do I do?
How's it recorded?
Oh, is he the guy who died?
Richard.
He is.
Oh, Richard.
What do we do next?
Is that I have no idea what we do next.
That was the
You didn't
best
tell your
laugh.
friends that you want to know a secret, Jack? Something I've known a long, long time?
Yes.
You're dead. We're all dead. Every single one of us. And this, we're not on an island. We never were.
It's purgatory, I knew it.
We all called it.
We're in hell.
What?
So I'm not interested in what Jacob said. Maybe it's time we stopped listening to him and we started listening to someone else.
Why is Ben not a candidate? Why would there be good and evil in hell?
Because heaven is for the pure.
Why would the choices burden you? Choices are a burden.
You know who he meant?
Oh, this should be interesting.
He meant Locke.
Locke is dead. It's not exactly Locke.
It's the first Jack was hearing of this.
That's so bizarre.
Hurley.
Your turn to translate, Zola.
What's he saying?
He said, yes, I know how
what's
to
who say?
find him,
Jacob.
but I don't know who to like.
Sorry, Jack. This has nothing to do with you. So you guys met when you were kids, huh? No, friend, I was a kid.
He was exactly the
Richard
same.
looked just like he does today.
It's an episode about Richard.
Yes. What we've all been waiting for.
Canary.
Island 67.
Eres tú, Ricardo.
Oh, you get that girl a face mask.
Tuberculosis.
buscar al doctor.
Dale esto al doctor.
No, Isabela, no.
Tómalo, mi amor. Cierra tus ojos. Siempre estaremos juntos.
I hope it's not contagious.
No podía esperar. Y mi mujer está muy enferma, señor. Mi esposa está tosiendo sangre.
Tengo una medicina que le puede salvar la vida. Pero es muy
Without
cara.
even asking what
Lo que
the
sea, sí.
sickness is.
Muchísimas gracias, señor.
¿Esto es todo lo que tienes?
Ahora lo tiene todo.
No vale nada.
Que sea para pararle la
Suéltame.
Oh, yikes. That's not good. Did you just kill the only doctor for miles?
Isabela. Isabel.
No. He's a good actor. It's so weird to see him in so many different time periods. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
You lost 2 people in 1 day, my guy.
¿Estás listo para confesarte?
Perdóneme, padre, porque he pecado.
Yo.
Maté a un hombre. Y le ruego, padre, por el perdón de Dios.
No. No te puedo otorgar la absolución por un asesinato.
Padre, fue un accidente, pero lo hiciste.
What?
Es a través de la penitencia.
Sí, claro, haré lo que sea.
Pero tú no tienes tiempo para nada. Mañana te van a colgar.
What?
Me temo que el diablo te espere en el infierno.
That's so horrible.
And he took his Bible? That's rude.
Véndele los ojos.
The thing that is pretty weird is like the priest is allowed to hang people, and that's fine. But
Say he speaks English.
Yes, Mr. Whitfield.
Do you speak English?
wait, who? Mr. Who?
Whitfield.
I asked, do you speak English?
Take him away and bring me another.
Hang him.
Yes, I speak it. Yes, I speak it. Wait.
This is your lucky day. This man is now the property of Captain Magnus Hansen.
Handsome.
don't get
Hanson. Hanson Foundation. The Black Rock. Oh,
That's why he was in shackles.
My gosh.
Shiznit. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's the statue. Why would you see that and automatically think devil? Oh, is this why it crashed? Oh, this is crazy.
Origin story.
Gracias, Dios, gracias.
Oh, I'm scared.
No, stop! No, stop!
What the? Why?
Why are you doing this?
Because if I freed you, it would only be a matter of time before you tried to kill me.
That is a scary noise.
What happened up there?
Oh, yikes.
I said we're paused!
You knew that was gonna happen.
Man, shit was real in 1837.
That is terrifying. The scanning thing, whoa.
Yeah.
Pictures. I hate the silence after saying stuff. Oh, whoa, long intro.
Take a breath there.
But he's still in chains.
Yeah.
How's he gonna get out?
What if he can unlock his chains just like he did on Ben or
Oh,
whoever that person
unlock
was?
to unlock the chains.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's what he was doing. Ew. Gross. Oh no.
Use your legs, dude.
Yeah.
Unless they're shackled too.
¿Se encuentra alguien aquí?
Ahí. Sí, estoy aquí.
His wife?
Oh, that's unlock.
¿Cómo estás tú aquí?
No lo sabes, Ricardo. Estamos muertos los dos. Estamos
What?
en el infierno. Estoy aquí para salvarte antes de que regrese el diablo.
Unlock the devil?
¿Vas a salvar, mi amor? No, dije que te iba a salvar y lo haré, mi amor, por favor. Si me quieres, vete. Isabela!
Just can't catch
This
a
is
break.
so weird. Where's Jacob?
Jacob sure took his sweet time.
Oh, is this him? Speak of the devil.
Speak of devil.
Do you think it is Helen? Like Jacob's like their second chance?
Water.
Is it Christian? Wait. Oh. Who is that?
Oh,
The black skull.
unlock.
Oh, his true form.
Who are you?
A friend.
I am in hell.
Yes, I'm afraid you are.
The black smoke came and she ran. I must save her. Please help.
Of course I'll help. I want to be free too. I need to know that you love me.
Yes, yes, of course.
You do anything I ask.
Yes, I promise.
Man, his wrists.
He's like, no, it's
Good
good.
to see you out of those chains.
That's what Locke said to him.
I'm afraid there's only one way to escape from hell. You're going to have to kill the devil. Put this through his chest. Do not hesitate. Do not let him say a word. If he speaks, it will already be too late.
How can I kill him with this? He's black smoke.
No, I am. The devil betrayed me. He took my body, my humanity. The devil has your wife. And you are going to have to kill him if you ever want to get her back.
Murder is wrong. That is what brought me here.
My friend, the question before you remains the same. Do you ever want to see your wife again?
Wouldn't it be weird? The same beach, someone who looks like Locke walks up to you and says, good to see you out of those chains.
Exactly.
Immediately run. You can't let him say a word, but you gotta stab him in the chest. This system is flawed. Oh my goodness. That was scary.
Is that Jacob?
Who gave you this?
Where's my wife?
Did she come here on the ship?
She's dead.
Then why are you asking me where she is? Did you meet a man in the jungle dressed in black?
Yeah.
It wasn't your wife.
Yes, it was. She's dead, just like me.
You're not dead.
I am in hell.
Fake drowning.
You think you're dead?
Stop!
Stop!
Why should I stop?
Because I want to live.
Get up, we need to talk.
He is just being thrown around.
Yeah. Is that wine? I think so.
It's balsamic
He needs it.
vinegar.
My name is Jacob. I'm the one who brought your ship to this island.
Brought your ship to the
Brought
island.
it here? Why?
Oh, I
Think of this
know.
wine as what you keep calling hell. There's many other names for it too. And here it is, swirling around in the bottle, unable to get out, because if it did, it would spread. The cork is this island, and it's the only thing keeping the darkness where it belongs.
What?
That man who sent you to kill me believes that everyone is corruptible because it's in their very nature to sin. I bring people here to prove him wrong.
There were others.
Yes, many.
What happened to them?
They're all dead.
If you brought them here,
Because I wanted them to help themselves. To know the difference between right and wrong without me having to tell them. Why should I have to step in?
if you don't, he would.
He's got a point.
You want a job? If I don't want to step in, maybe you can do it for me. An intermediary between me and the people I bring to the island.
Well, what will I get in return?
You tell me.
I want my wife back.
Can't do that.
Can you absolve me of my sins so I don't go to hell?
You can't do that either.
Oh, what can you do?
I never want to die. I want to live forever.
That I can do.
Dang. Immortality.
That was not a good wish.
You let him talk to you, didn't you?
Told me to give me this.
I'm sure you realize if you go with him, you'll never be with your wife again. But I want you to know, if you ever change your mind, and I mean ever,
Oh no.
my offer still stands.
Oh no.
Dang.
That's why he's going to find Unlock, not to get answers, but to change his mind.
You must have dropped it.
Aww. It's like Richard's a whole different person.
It's so much depth to his character, but I
Yeah.
guess we've been waiting.
Where is he going to look for it?
Are you here, Lucas?
Aww.
Dang. Who knew that Richard was from Spain?
Pit stop before his way to Unlock.
I've changed my mind. You said the offer would stand. Does the offer still stand?
Well, hello, Richard.
The offer still stand.
Hurley.
I told you people I don't know anything. Calm down. Why did you follow? Your wife sent me.
I knew it. As soon as I was like, he's speaking Spanish, I wonder if it was his wife.
She wants to know why you buried her cross. Isabella saw you dig it up, man. She's standing right next to you.
Aww.
Dile que su inglés es magnífico.
She says your English is awesome.
¿Estás tú realmente aquí?
Cierra tus ojos.
She wants you to close your eyes. No fue tu culpa que yo morí, Ricardo.
Cualquier cosa para estar juntos de nuevo.
Ya estamos juntos.
Aw, Richard.
She kind of said one more thing. She said you have to stop the man in black. Because if you don't, todos nos vamos al infierno.
Okay. Uh-oh. Speaking of Unlock, that's why he keeps talking about how he wants to be free, because he's trapped on the island. But for apparently a good reason.
Good morning.
Morning.
So you tried to kill me. As long as I'm alive, you're not going anywhere.
Well, then now you know why I want to kill you.
Even if you do, somebody else will take my place.
Well, then I'll kill them too.
Here.
Alcohol.
When you give
See
the
around.
devil alcohol.
You think he got that from the ship?
I think he
Sooner
already...
than you think.
Ooh, creepy.
Dang. Sooner than he thinks, 200
Sooner than
years
he-
later.
Yeah. All right. Aeterno. Thoughts?
That was...
Yeah, it was like a very cryptic episode.
Cryptic?
Yeah.
That is
it's
not my
very-
first word to describe
I
it,
was
but yeah,
so
go ahead.
happy to see Richard's backstory and learn about him.
Yeah, what do you mean by cryptic, Hassan?
It was just very like devil, hell. The devil escapes into
Like all the
humanity and
hidden meanings.
takes us all to hell.
It was definitely layered, yeah.
But that's definitely like how society was in Spain during that time period.
I was just talking about like when it came to like Unlock and Jacob and then like Richard, like
Yeah.
their dynamic.
Yeah, it's a little,
Like-
it's kind of presented differently than how we've experienced it in the
Yeah.
present day.
Where he's like, I bring people here to prove him wrong. Because he thinks people are inherently bad and I think they're inherently good. Is that what he's basically
That's
saying?
basically what he's saying.
And then he's like, I don't intervene. But he intervenes. So you can intervene for me.
Yeah.
It's just like, what?
Okay, first of all, like, what's his name? Nestor Carbonell, who plays Richard, is just phenomenal.
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys
man.
can agree.
Yeah.
He really played the heck out of that role, and it makes me want.
Totally.
I wish
think-
he would have had a flashback sooner because now
Yeah,
the show's
right?
almost over and we don't
I
get to see
know.
as much of him. But I really liked how it portrayed the Man in Black executing another manipulation of another person to try to kill Jacob, just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how they manipulated
Ben, yeah.
and kind of Locke into dying, and then you can see like an evolution of his plan to kill Jacob.
Yeah. Because he was like, I'll replace myself. And he's like, well, whoever you replace yourself with, I'll just kill them too.
So we know what he wants to do right now.
So that's why he has so many candidates. Because he has to. Because I've been wondering, like, why is Jacob so necessary?
And he explained it with a nice little metaphor. What was the metaphor he used?
The cork in a bottle.
Oh.
You can't-
Yes.
The island is a cork. You can't let the evil out.
Exactly. The island is the devil's jail cell.
Basically.
Basically.
And
Yeah.
Jacob is like the guard.
Yes.
That's
to
so
make
true.
sure.
So the island protects.
He's the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
So I think that's safe to say a pretty big explanation, pretty big answer for the island as a whole. Like that metaphor kind of sums up a lot of what we've been kind of guessing at, I guess, for this season at least, you know.
So
Yeah.
they were all brought in to like as candidates to protect, like keep that guy in that island, basically. Not even to protect the island.
The weird
Well,
thing,
candidates to be Jacob to then have that role to protect the island. Yeah.
the weird thing is like
Does Widmore want to be like leader so bad? If it's such a
I don't get
weird
Widmore's story in alignment with this. But it is weird because it's like, is he always intentional? Because I don't think Richard was a candidate, right? Like, why was he bringing people to the island back then? Just for fun? Just to prove to the devil that people are good? Like, what was
There is kind of a distinction there. It's like, what was the purpose? Were they actually candidates? Or is it just to
Yeah.
play his little game with his
which is kind of
friend?
messed up. And then it's like, well, then after he threatened him, then was he like, oh, now I need to get candidates, and Richard's gonna help me. Like,
Yeah, so maybe maybe he wasn't doing candidates up until this point, but realized
so
that
it's
he was
just like
his life was threatened.
wild that you're just gonna bring people here, and that makes sense to their conversation, right? Of like they saw a ship, and he was like, they're all bad, and like they come in, they destroy.
Yep, that fills in that gap.
And I think he told him, like, he convinced him to have some representative almost kind of in that conversation. He was like, if you don't, like, basically, he's going to go and convince them to do bad stuff. And if you don't interfere, then why wouldn't they listen to him?
Yeah.
Richard convinced Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It was as if Jacob hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah.
And Richard's like,
He's like, it's kind of an unfair game. He's like, you want to prove to him something, but you're not getting involved, but he is, so it's like uneven. But also, it's interesting that like, now we know why Richard lives forever. Like, he made that call because he couldn't get his wife, and he couldn't promise him like
to absolve him.
salvation. So he was like, well, then I just don't want to die because I don't want to go to hell.
And that seems like a really logical, like,
Which
that's the only other thing.
Which is like, I get it, but like also, like, aren't you kind of living in a hell in a way? I mean, it's not, but to live eternally on this island trying to keep evil there, and like you're living with evil, like that's awful.
That's more or less hell, yeah.
But he does get to live forever, which is also part of hell.
Would you actually want to live? I don't want to live forever. That's a long time.
Yeah,
Wow.
but he lost everything, you know? So
Yeah.
he was at that point willing to...
But even more so, if you've lost everything, why would you want to live forever?
Because he's
Like,
afraid that he's going to go to
everyone-
hell.
Yeah, I guess. That's the only reason. It's just wild to
Well,
me.
if you could choose a number.
And what's funny is I kind of feel like he
Wait,
said
what?
it in passing.
Like the wish, right?
Yeah, he was like,
And
well,
Jacob
then I want to
wanted
live forever. And
Jacob's
then Jacob's like, okay.
That I can do. Bazing.
But it's also intriguing because the man in black was like, I could bring you your wife. Remember?
Yeah, and that's what he promised Saeed.
Yeah, and Sawyer. So that you could have Juliet. Or,
Did
yeah,
he?
right?
Maybe. He definitely promised it to Dogan for his son. No, Jacob promised it to Dogan.
Yeah.
Well, Jacob
Really?
promised.
He said-
no,
he
Jacob
said you
promised
couldn't
to
see
save.
him. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
to
just-
save his son because his son wasn't dead yet.
Yeah.
That's
He was
true.
like, I could save him, but
There you
you'll
go.
never see him.
Important
again.
clarification. Thank you,
Yeah.
Zola. What were you saying about a number?
I think she was going to say if you could
Like
pick
the
a number
episode.
to live.
Oh, if you had to pick a
Yeah,
number
like
of
what
years?
if you said I want to live 1,000 years then? But I guess he said forever because he was afraid of hell.
Have you seen A Good Place? Is that what
Only
it's
the
called?
first season.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Some people know what I'm talking about.
You know what she's talking about. I was going to say one more thing about Smokey.
The bear?
Smokey. He was saying that he was the smoke, but someone else took his earthly body. That was
He said,
weird.
Jacob took my body, my humanity. Or the devil. He said the devil at the time as a part of his manipulation tactic. And I think he really got to the core of who Richard was. And I think he scanned him like that.
Yeah.
You know, we saw him come in. He appeared
Yeah,
as his
yeah.
wife and kind of learned something about him enough to like know what strings he could pull to make him think, you know, and
Yep.
To
kill
use
Jacob.
him to kill.
Jacob.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he crafted this story of like hell and devil and like because he knew that
Sure.
that would work. He was already feeling guilty about his accidental
I'm
murder.
trying to think like now in the past, like who else has he scanned? Like Ben, Locke.
Echo's one
Echo.
that comes to mind.
I was specifically trying to think about Echo. I'm like, why Echo and what did that result in?
Well, we know that Isabella was not dead on the island,
Right.
and he still appeared as her, which was one of the
Well,
theories.
Oh, that's true.
And I personally think it's because he scanned like that and did those flashes against Richard.
That's so odd though. Isabella's the first one that her body wasn't on the island.
And I'm going to bring this up because I brought it up before, but some of Echo's people that he killed also showed up in season 3 after he was scanned.
As like actual people though?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just his brother.
I'm going to
I
show you
remember
that darn
episode.
clip at some point because
That's
you
wild.
guys didn't remember it last time I brought it up. But yeah.
That was a really good episode.
What a cool! Sometimes that's an episode I'll go back and just watch, even if I'm not like watching through the show, because it's a good standalone episode.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hadn't watched it, you'd have no idea what's happening.
No, but it's still a fascinating story.
Yeah.
Like,
But
you're like,
it's-
what the heck is going on?
Yeah. What if that's how the entire show started? Like,
With
that's
this
all
episode?
you got.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Someone should take Lost and rearrange it in
It is, it's-
chronological order.
I brought this up
Yeah.
last time.
Someone
They
did it.
did that. You can watch it all in chronological
Oh,
order.
really?
Yeah.
It changes the whole experience.
Dang,
Which
there
is
goes my
wild.
genius idea.
What'd you say?
tried.
I tried.
He said, there goes my genius idea.
Yeah, well, you can do it and just pretend you did.
No, if it's done, it's done.
What's done is done. Dead is dead.
Wow.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching this. Any other thoughts before we go? No?
Nope.
One of my faves of
Next
season 6, for
episode.
sure. If you liked what you saw, you can subscribe on Patreon to watch 4 episodes ahead of where we are now.
Yeah, just click the subscribe button here or here. Or
actually,
here,
the link
or
is in
there.
the description, so check the description.
Link
Or
in
somewhere down there.
Link below. Everyone do this
Down
with your
there.
link down there, and you can support us as we do our final run up to the end of the show.
Yeah, and like here.
Oh yeah, do
Or
that.
here. Or just like this in front of the screen.
It's like here actually. point to this corner because
Here.
that's where the
Corner?
link.
It's
And then
there.
the bell, is it up there?
Bing! I don't know.
Then there's a box up there
And then full
where you can
screen
go to a
is
different
right
website.
Full screen,
And
and
then
you turn it
settings
up.
for closed
Just
captioning.
And if you just want us to shut up, you can just close your laptop.
Yeah.
Or hit mute.
Mute. That's a
Or
button.
M.
M on your laptop.
That's a hockey that
But if you're on
I
your
didn't know
phone, if
that.
you're watching this while you're on the toilet, I see you guys. You can also just, lock your phone and maybe it'll stop, unless you have YouTube Premium, in which you can just
I
keep
just
your.
discovered that, and I
Really?
kind of hate it.
No, it's pretty good.
Because I always just lock it, and
It-
today it scared me because I locked it. I was like, oh, it'll stop the video. And then it was like, hey there, guys! And I was like, ah!
Yeah, you gotta pay for that premium. One more thing, I liked how we got an explanation why Unlock said it was an inside joke when he took the white rock and he threw it out into the
Oh, yeah.
from the cave.
Yeah.
We just got more background that's part of the inside
Because
joke.
Jacob gave it to him?
Because the man in black gave it to
Wait,
Jacob.
I have a question. That
Yes.
couple in the cave had a white and a black rock.
I
Yeah.
know.
That's
And we still haven't
strange.
figured it out.
Yeah, it's a lingering mystery, but yeah, they did have those black rocks. Maybe it's another inside joke.
Maybe they were
Different-
like
two different
Romeo and
people.
Juliet,
Yeah.
both working for the other person.
Maybe they were the parents of Jacob and what's his face.
Ooh,
Whoa.
the parents. One of each.
They were their childhood friends who just did not get along.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.